Good morning, everyone. This is Anthony Wall Street Trader, 11:36 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday, November 11, 2021. This isn't financial advice; it's educational. Click the subscribe and the bell to be notified when the videos come out, as well as thumbs up and share the video. We're talking about Nucypher, and you guessed it, Keep. But more importantly, what the bigger picture is around is Threshold Network, and we will at some point be doing videos on that. Intraday updates are on that Twitter link below the video. More interesting than that, not the greatest news for Nucypher holders, including myself, who just started taking a small position the other day that I tweeted out, is that Nucypher right now is hitting around 86, 87. We're under the 88 cent range, and I think we all kind of know why. Been tweeting it out. If you're on Twitter, you would have guessed it by now. But we do have an 80-cent line of support right now, and really not much to go on with this, just given just the sparse and inadequate amount of price action on the historical, which is why I'm not a fan of getting into this at this level until we get more of an uptrend in Nucypher, so that I have some prior support levels to look at. But in the meantime, we're at 87 cents. We could be popping back over. Now, the only thing I can look at instead of trend lines here are patterns. So trend lines are great. I mean, they can kind of give you directionally where where things appear to be going. But patterns can also give you more intel in terms of demand and supply and what's going on internally. So let's go take a look at that. So I've identified a pattern very recently, obviously. We do have something what's called a potential diamond reversal. Now, diamond reversals occur rarely, and when they do, they can be really, really good. I've seen a couple of diamond reversals on another crypto pair called Quant that I cover, where this thing has reversed up sharply. In fact, it kind of came in smoothly, but then came out very sharp. Normally, they come out at the same angle they come in. So keep that in the back of your mind. But I think right now, if we can get over 1351 on Nucypher Bitcoin, well, I think, Nucypher is in for definitely a rebound rally on the back of this negative price action we've had recently. So this is what I'm anticipating over the next, day or two. I'm anticipating a proper leg up in Nucypher Bitcoin. This is all predicated on stability on Bitcoin. We're going to go into Bitcoin right after we get through Keep, but understand this is the diamond pattern I'm looking at. Nucypher Bitcoin. This is the thing that will get this thing back to where it belongs, up over the 88 cent line, and ultimately we all know where it belongs. It belongs at a $5 level, but right now we got to just keep our eye on the price action. So in the meantime, let's go over to Keep US dollar. So we have came all the way down, and we went down as far as 58 cents. We pulled back up. The support level is really around 61 cents here. We've had this out there before, and we are now kind of making our way back up. This could be a W pattern. It's hard to tell right now, but it does appear that it will probably inch its way back over this 69, 70 cent area of resistance right now. So support at 61. Resistance around 70. Let's go over to Keep Bitcoin. I think once we get over this line, we could bounce higher. This line here currently at 1046. We're very, very close. 1 or 2% away from getting back over this area of current resistance, but will soon to be seemingly support. Now let's go over to Bitcoin, because Bitcoin was really the big problem area. Last night, we saw Bitcoin go from 69,000 all the way down to 63. And it was scary. I have to tell you, I was like, what is going on? But again, if you're subscribed to Twitter, you'll get my intraday or intra-evening updates as and when major market moves like this happen. But we certainly saw it drop down. I was anticipating a potential drop all the way down to 62,000, as we started to see this plummet. But it did pull back up. We do have to be careful here, just to ensure that we can stay over 64,000. I think is a reasonable area of right now intermediate support or short-term support. More intermediate support in crypto time frames. Probably 60 down here at 62,000 will be the next level. And then beyond that, we're looking at 58 and then 54. But, I'm not going to worry about that right now. If you want to be lazy and subscribe on Twitter, I'll tweet it out as and when I see this, no problem. In the meantime, Bitcoin dominance, just so everyone understands the differences. A lot of people ask this question, and I just want to get it out there. I will promise to do a video exclusively on an educational Bitcoin dominance review, but these are two areas where Bitcoin dominance goes up. Both have impact on altcoin markets generally, and both have different impacts on altcoin markets. The first case where Bitcoin dominance goes up is really driven by exuberance in Bitcoin as a hedge, for example, that we saw in yesterday's inflation report. Bitcoin went up dramatically. It actually helped other altcoins out. It didn't mean that altcoins went up as fast as Bitcoin, but altcoins, generally speaking, went up in general. Now, Bitcoin fear is the second case where when Bitcoin goes up, Bitcoin dominance, I should say, goes up, and Bitcoin price in the Bitcoin dollar terms goes down. That's what we saw yesterday. Well, guess what happened? As soon as Bitcoin was crashing, Bitcoin dominance went up. In this case, this is bad for altcoins because in many times what will happen is the sell-off in Bitcoin creates a lot more fear in the altcoin market. So the proportion of altcoins shrinks faster than Bitcoin in terms of market value. And that's worse than Bitcoin. That's worse for altcoins. So this is the situation you don't want to be in. This is a good situation of the two for altcoins. So when you see Bitcoin going up with Bitcoin dominance going up, generally it's okay for altcoins. Anyway, I didn't want to belabor that, but just to let you know. In the meantime, more recent price action, we are roughly around 43.67. Looks like we're consolidating here for the near term. I'll keep you posted on that. Nucypher, got to get back over 88 cents. Possible diamond pattern here in the Nucypher Bitcoin pair will get us there. Keep US dollar, possible W pattern will get us there. Nothing really relevant here other than we really got to get over on the Keep Bitcoin pair over 1048. And I'll talk soon. Keep you posted on Twitter. Take care.